Buenos días, amigos. ¿Cómo están? Hoy es martes, el 5 de enero de 2021. Para hoy vamos a practicar con los verbos. I'm going to take a few minutes to go over the directions for today's maze activity. I wanted to make sure everyone was clear about what we need to do for this. So, I'm going to read these directions out loud, and then I'm going to manipulate the document a little bit, and hopefully there will be no confusion when we go to do the activity. The directions state, drag the circle objects to identify the subject of each sentence. You're going to see a circle, and you're just going to copy it and paste it over the other subjects, and I'll show you in a moment. After that, you're going to look at a series of conjugated verbs in parentheses. You're going to start at the top left corner. After you conjugate the verb, it says here step 3 says to look for the answer that matches yours and touches the box. So it has to match and touch the box. You're going to drag the yellow arrow to cover your answer. And lastly, you're going to go to the box the arrow is pointing at and repeat the process. Those are the instructions. It also mentions some notes. Notes, you can only use an answer one time. You can only arrive at each box one time. You will finish at the bottom right corner. Remember, you're starting at the top left. If you do not see the answer choice that you think is right, check your answer again, okay? Those are the instructions. Let's see if you can see me manipulating this. Okay, so here is the blue oval. I'm going to do file. What am I doing? I'm going to do Control C, make a copy of it, okay? And then I'm going to do Control V, and I'm going to just drag it over to where the subject is. So ellos is a subject. For this one, I'm going to make another copy, Control C, and I know that yo is the subject, and I'm going to drag it over as well. Dragging it here. Okay, so you can see that I've done 2 for you. I'm highlighting the subject. So I'm starting at the top left, and I'm looking at yo usar Snapchat. And I see a variety of possible answers around it. Remember, we're looking for the correct answer. I see yo usar Snapchat. Next to it on the right, I see uso. And below it, I see usan. So those are the ones really close to it that could be correct. Which one would it be? I think I'm going to go with yo uso because it matches up. I'm dragging the arrow over uso. You see how it's covered? There we go. So I did the first one for you. That arrow is pointing at the next one. It's pointing at ellos. So now I'm looking at ellos. Ellos, and it's got the same verb again, usar, la computadora. Now I'm looking at what's around it. It's not going to be uso. We already used that one, and it's already highlighted with the arrow. What else is next to it? I see usa, and below it, I see usan. So we have to ask ourselves, what's correct? What matches up with ellos? Is it going to be usa, or is it going to be usan? So I'm not going to do this one for you. Hopefully you're coming up with the answer yourself. When you get to the one that you know is correct, you're just going to take the appropriate arrow and drag it over your answer. And it should be pointing at the next one you're going to do. Okay? Remember, when you're done, you're going to end up on the bottom right. It's kind of hard to see it probably because my face is covering it. Yo dibujar should be your last one. All right. Buena suerte, amigos. Adios.